Hey everybody, this is Leslie Denman with strutthemovement.com, helping women connect their hearts, their minds, and their faith to do amazing things. Empowering women to live in purpose, on purpose, so that they can strut and high step into true prosperity. Today is day 5. Can you imagine? Today is day 5 of my 30-day lipstick challenge. And so today, I want to just kind of first do a little recap of days 1 through 4, where I ask you to awaken. And then I ask you to ask and seek and surrender. All of these things are foundational things that many of us, quite frankly, would love to skip over. And can I share something with you just from my experience and from the hundreds of women that I've coached is that sooner or later you're going to have to get back to the foundation. You know, it's like building a house. Nobody gets excited about the foundation. But then when things go wrong, we cross our fingers that is not the foundation because that's the most expensive part, right? And the same is true with purpose. The same is true with your life. The same is true with everything. You got to make sure that that foundation is solid and that you're building on a strong, solid foundation. And so days 1 through 4 was really about the foundation of what it is to live in purpose. And so if you haven't had a chance to review it, I want to encourage you to go back and just listen to days 1 through 4. Today, I want to talk to you about this thing called knocking. Yes, knocking. Knocking on the doors of heaven, knocking in the face of God, knocking to get what it is you want. So many times we get frustrated. We kind of want to tap on the door, or when we're knocked in fear. We're knocking out of desperation. We're knocking and not really fully believing that what we're asking for, what we're seeking, and what we're knocking on the door for, we're not really expecting the door to even open. And so that doesn't even move God. You're just knocking and really you're getting frustrated. And then you feel like your prayers are not being answered. Your requests are not being heard. And so what do? We start trying to make it happen ourselves. See, we always, some kind of way, always get back to ourselves. And that's where the problem lies. When you're living in purpose, you've got to trust that your prayers are being heard. You got to trust the process. See, the inner critic, she's going to tell you, you know what, honey, how much longer do you have to wait? You know this is what you feel like you've been called to do. You just go do it. And there's a time and place for it, just do it. But when you're really living in purpose, again, if you want to take a road that is full of joy and peace, which manifests from the inside out, then you'll want to knock and know that when you're knocking, you got to become bold in your knocking. You got to be sure of why you're knocking. And you got to expect that that door is going to open. Sometimes what we have to remember is this.